Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait till some people come in a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my reaction on. Y'all see the title? I'm gonna react on Peach mom apology and saying I'm sorry. Couple of more seconds. I'm just gonna go into it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead into it because I know people most likely gonna look at the replay. Okay, my opinion about Peach mom saying I'm sorry. I believe she was sincere about saying she was sorry. I believe she was grateful. Not grateful. Let me take that back. She I don't think she recognized what she was doing. What she apologized for. I don't think she recognized what she was apologizing for. And the reason I say that because I was hearing her talk and apologizing, and I wrote down what she had said. And these are two words that caught me. Well, three words that caught me to let me know that I don't think it was sincere. Let me say this. Now I don't want to say the wrong thing. Maybe she don't really know what an apology is. Because she said, if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry. And that word if threw me off. That word if threw me off. If I did anything, what's that anything? So to me, it seemed like she's not taking accountability. She is not recognizing what she did. She's not acknowledging what she did because you're going to know what you did. So the word if shouldn't be in there because if is a word like uncertainty, doubt. So when you're apologizing, what are you apologizing for? Because Peach was naming a whole bunch of things that she was not pleased with by her mom, which caused her to not like her mom, dislike her mom. And so when somebody apologizes, if they say the word if I offended you, well, if you offended me. If you did me wrong. If you said something. It shouldn't be no if in there. So that's what threw me off. And it was a good thing that she did say, I'm sorry, but what are you sorry for? Do you know what you did? When somebody apologizes, they have to know what they did, or they'll do it again. So she said, if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry. And she also said, maybe I did do things to hurt my kids. So those three words, maybe, if, or anything, you got to know what you did. Because I don't want nobody apologizing to me and saying, I'm sorry. And if they just come up to me and say, I'm sorry, I'd be like, sorry for what? Know what you did. So I'm going to read something to y'all with my other phone. And I just want people, I'm just bringing this out, not saying that her mom is a bad person, because now I see that she is changing her life for the better, and that's awesome. And like she said, no one is perfect, and I say that all the time on my videos. I always say we all fall short of this glory of God. None of us is perfect as parents, that we do wrong and don't do everything right. But at the end of the day, you guys, you have to know what the proper way to apologize. And I'm going to read this real quick. What is the proper way to apologize? 1, say you're sorry. 2, say what it is that you're apologizing for. And before I even say put this up, I already knew that. I knew it when I first heard. I said, wait a minute now. She's not saying what she's sorry for, you know. And so 3, show you understand what it is bad to take ownership and show that you understand why you cause hurt. 4, don't make excuses. 5, say why it won't happen again. So all these things is what I was saying when I was hearing her apologies. Now I felt her. I felt her as a mom. I felt her pain. Yes, I did. I felt her pain. And like I said, I don't think that she acknowledged what she did. Like I said, I'm not here to bash no one. Lord knows I'm not. I am doing a reaction on something that I heard. And like, if she was to go to Peach and say the same thing to Peach, Peach heard this, Peach, I believe it'd be like she's still not taking accountability because she's not admitting to what she did. You know, because that word, if, and maybe you guys, you just gotta be open and be real if you want to apologize to somebody. And I just want in it, even myself, if I said something to somebody that was wrong, or I did something, I'm going to say exactly what I did to that person. You know, and I'm gonna let them know that I'm sorry for what I did, you know, and that's just what it is, you know, because people is not going to accept the apology if if they don't feel that you truly apologizing. People are not going to accept it. People are going to hear it and it's going to go in one ear and not the other. You know, so just like if whatever it is that you did to somebody or somebody did to you, you want to hear what it is. You want them to say it. You want them to acknowledge it. And that's what a true apology is. When you accept, acknowledge the wrong that you did to somebody. But when you say, if I did anything to anybody, I want to say I'm sorry. A person know what they did to people know. People know if they looked at somebody wrong, said something to somebody, disrespect somebody, got out of line with somebody. People know what they be doing. People know what they be doing to hurt people's feelings. And so when that person act like they don't know what they did, you be looking like, really? So what you apologizing for if you're not going to say what you did? You know, so that's why I say, you know what? I just keep hearing people saying, Peach Mom apologize, Peach Mom apologize. And I'm saying, am I the only one who saying that I don't think that was a apologize, it was an apology, but she's not saying what she apologized for. So until a person acknowledge exactly what they did, and you know, maybe they have to come together and Peach already said what it is that she disliked her mom about. So I think they need to come together and her mom need to tell her exactly what she is sorry for, what she is apologizing for. Because she could be apologizing about something Peach would be like, that's not what I'm talking about. You know, so just the person have to know what you're apologizing for. And it is what it is. You know, so anybody who wants to apologize to somebody, let that person know that you know what it is that you did to them. Let that person know, hey, when I did this, I apologize for that. When I said this, I apologize for that. You have to always let people know what it is that you did, or else you might as well just hold on to that apology. You know, because I can sit down and say I'm sorry for something I did, and that person be like, wait a minute, that didn't offend me. But what you did, what you said this time, and what you did that other time, that's what offended me. So you have to have an understanding. You and that person have to have an understanding of the apology. They have, because how they going to accept your apology and they don't know what you're apologizing for? How they going to say, I accept your apology? When you say, I'm sorry, and they're going to be like, sorry for what? You know, so always make sure that you and that other person who you're apologizing to is in the same mindset of what you're apologizing for. You always have to make sure you and that person is in the right mindset and have understanding of an apology. People cannot just say, I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's easy just to say I'm sorry because some people just don't want to look at themselves in that mirror. People don't want to look at themselves in that mirror. People don't want to acknowledge the wrong. People don't want to acknowledge they wrong. So they just throw it off and just saying, I'm sorry about everything. I'm just sorry. And that's not how it goes. When you apologize, you have to be sincere. It's got to be heartfelt. You have to mean it. You can't just say you sorry because it's hurting you so bad. It's making you look so bad. You trying to get your life together. What about that other person? That person need to hear a, a true apology. If a husband disrespect his wife, do something wrong to his wife, honey, I'm sorry for whatever it is. Sweetheart, I'm sorry for whatever it is. Just like the wife. Honey, I'm sorry that I did this. But you just can't say, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. For what? What is that you sorry for? Because anytime you put like, if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, what is that if? Like I said, that if mean uncertain, doubt. If mean uncertain and doubt. Like I don't know what she said I did, but if I did anything, I'm sorry. That's not a true apology. That's not a true apology. I'm sorry for allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. Pete says the fake. The mom says she don't remember that or not, something like this. So allegedly, she needs to say something like, "I'm sorry for letting you bathe in my dirty bath water." That's an apology. Allegedly. When I say dirty water, allegedly, because I don't want to say nothing that's out of line and something to mess up my channel. So, when everything that Peach said, all the things that she acknowledged, that's the stuff she need to go and apologize to Peach for. So, like I said again, you guys, if you apologize to somebody, don't use the word if, because that is uncertain and doubt. And don't use the word maybe, because that is perhaps, possibly, or is possibly not certain. So don't use that word. You have to be certain and sure about what you apologizing for. You have to be sure. So do not include that word if. Do not include a word maybe. Well, maybe I did. So you don't know. You don't know. You have to be sure. So that's why I say a lot of, see, that's why I say I look at things different than people. I look, hey Tisha, Auntie Kathy, how you doing? Pray all is well. Love you. Just getting off. Hey, I'm glad I came on. I just I've been a couple of days heard Peach mom say she was sorry, but it's not how it's not what she said, is how she said, or how she what vice versa. Y'all know what I mean. And so I'm just saying I'm the only one who look at that apology as being unsure of the things that she apologizing for. So that's why I just said, I'm giving my 2 cents, my opinion, my reaction on that apology, her mom saying that she was sorry. I'm just giving my opinion. And if I'm wrong and somebody see it different, it's okay. But like I said, at the end of the day, she did say, I'm sorry. She did say that. But at the end of the day, for Peach to feel whole and feel as though her mom really apologize, she have to acknowledge what she apologized for. So for all of you who missed what I had said, I said the word if, because her mom said, if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry. And so like I said, that if word means uncertain and doubt. And that word maybe means perhaps. That means that you're not sure. So if you're not sure, what is the apology for? What is that apology truly for? To so you can just because the Bible say in order to be forgiven, we have to forgive. So what are you forgiving? What you want to be forgiven for? You know, you can like me. I'm not gonna just say I'm sorry, and I apologize to people. If I think I said something wrong and did something wrong, I apologize to people, and I tell them what it is that I apologize for. I just don't come to people and say I'm sorry. They be like, sorry for what? You know, you have to acknowledge what it is, even though it's going to hurt for it to come out your mouth. It's going to hurt for that wrong to come out your mouth. Some people don't want to acknowledge the things that they did was wrong, but they want to just say, I'm sorry, just to say, well, I said I'm sorry. So whether you want to forgive me, you don't have to, but I said I'm sorry. That's not an apology. That's not an apology. You know, so when people recognize what an apology is, then that person who may say that they forgive them or not, then they'll feel like, okay, she understand what she did to me, or he understand what he did to me. When they acknowledge, say it, whether it's hurtful, say it. You know, you don't. The thing is, with Peach and her mom, I believe they have to come together. They have to be together as one and talk this out, because at the end of the day, that's mother and daughter. It's a mother and daughter, and a mother love is forever. How my kids are, I don't care. I love my children for life. I love my children for life. If anything that they said and think that I did that was not right, I'm going to tell, hey, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. And if I believe and I know that I did do something like that, I'm going to apologize for that thing and acknowledge that thing that I supposed to have did. I'm just going to apologize, because I never would want my kids to feel a certain way about me. And some kids do, and you probably don't even know that they feel a certain way, because some kids don't talk and talk about certain things. But I want my children to talk to me. I'm not going to be hurt and feel bad. You know, I'm like, I was unaware that you felt that way. But now that I do know that you feel this way, I apologize for the way that you feel. I'm just going to say it straight up like that. I'm never going to sit there and say, I'm not going to apologize. And that's what the mom did in the beginning. It was like, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. You know, and I guess that conscience and going to church, because I'm telling you, when you go to church, it can be 100 people in church, 200, 500, more. TDJ's got more people than that in his church. But when that one pastor speaking, that pastor can be talking to a lot of people in that church. That pastor can be preaching right at home to that person, to a certain person, and that pastor don't even know who he touching. That pastor don't even know who he touching. Because some people can relate to a lot of things that the pastor say, and some things can go right over somebody's head. So whatever it is that Peach mom is listening to at church is hitting home. It's touching her. You know, and that's a good thing. Because when people go to church, they change. Just like when I go to church, and when they was talking about the fruit of the spirit, and I was like, oh, this one talking about me. Oh, this one talking, you know, I was feeling certain ones when they was like, patience, that's me. I need to work on me some patience. I have to work on patience. And so, like I said, it's something that is really touching Peach mom. Something is really touching her. Hey, Debbie, what are you talking about tonight? I was speaking on Peach mom, her apology and saying I'm sorry. And I was saying people, it's okay that people agree to disagree with how I'm giving my reaction. But I was like, I don't, if I was Peach, I wouldn't think that that apology was actually really, really sincere to me, because the word if I was with me, I just listen. Some people just was listening to the word sorry or apologize in the tears. with me, I go beyond that. I go beyond that because, like, I'm gonna read what she had said 'cause I wrote it down. She said, "If I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry." And the thing that threw me off was that word "if," because I said that word "if" mean uncertain and doubt. You know what I'm saying? And that word "anything," what it is? Be specific. Be specific, because he said, if I did anything to my kids, you have to be specific when apologizing. And oh, I'm doing my live. Okay, so I already read it one time, but for all the new people coming in, I'm gonna read this proper way to apologize. But also, Peach mom said maybe I did do things to hurt my kids, and that word maybe threw me off again. So that's why I said, everybody look at things different and hear things different. A lot of people was like, "Ooh, Peach Mom apologize, Peach Mom apologize." I was like, well, maybe I'm that different one. I'm always see things different than other people, and it's just me. And I don't feel bad about seeing things different than other people, but people were just so, her mom apologized. And I'm like, that's not an apology to me. If you got to say the word if and maybe, that's not an apology to me. But I'm going to read it again because I'm not going to be on here long, you all. I just wanted to speak on the apology. I'm sorry. I just want to speak on that. So the proper way to apologize: one, say you're sorry, which she did. Two, say what it is that you're apologizing for. That's what I was saying. That is exactly what I was saying. And love me, Tracy Anderson. Hey, Brown Tan and Chat, how you doing? Debbie said my Wi-Fi is tripping. It is. Yeah, but I'm not going to be on long tonight at all, you guys, because this was a brief thing that I came on to talk about, was the apology. And when, like I said, it's good. It's a good thing that she said she's sorry now. Don't get me wrong. Don't look at me as saying, "Oh, you just being petty. That lady said she's sorry." But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all what it's all about. So let me go read it one more time, you guys. What's the proper way to apologize? One, say you're sorry. Two, say what it is that you're apologizing for. Three, show you understand why it was bad. Take ownership and show that you understand why you caused hurt. Four, don't make excuses. Five, say why it won't happen again. Six, if it's relevant, make repercussion. So that's what I'm saying. The same thing, and I said this before I looked up this about the proper way to apologize. So I'm gonna tell you again, one more time. Y'all got to hear this because people don't know how to apologize. Y'all got to hear this one more time. Say what it is that you're apologizing for. So when she said, if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry. What is that anything? You have to say what it is. And then show that you understand why it was bad and take ownership. Take ownership of what you said. So that's why I say, when people just listen and speak on something, you have to listen to everything that person's saying. Don't just sit there and listen to the word, "I'm sorry, I apologize." It's more than that. You have to listen to every word. Every word has a meaning. Every word have a meaning. Don't just listen to that, "I'm sorry, I apologize." You can't do that. And then say, "Well, her mom did apologize." No, her mom said, "I'm sorry." And her mom said, "I apologize." But she didn't say what it was. David said, if and maybe means you're not sure exactly. And that's what I was saying. That's why I'm saying when people was talking about it, and I was seeing all these different people saying, "Oh, that's a good thing that Peach Mom apologized. That's a good thing that Peach Mom said I'm sorry." And I'm like, well, from what I heard, I had to look at it, even though I was sure the first time, but I had to make myself double sure. triple sure. That's why I listened to it again. I said, you know what? I'm actually finna write it down. And it was like, if I did, if, cross it out, because you're not acknowledging. And if is us, it's uncertainty or doubt. That is what the word if means. That I'm not certain, and I'm in doubt. So, and then if I did anything, what is that anything? Say what it is. Make her bathe in dirty water, or show partiality, or make her wear tight shoes. Say what that anything is. Then you're apologizing. But if I did anything to my kids to hurt them, I'm sorry. And maybe I did do things to my kids to hurt them. Maybe. So you're not sure if you did or not. So that's the thing I came on here just to say, and I wasn't going to be long on this. I just want people to get understanding what a real apology is. Just get an understanding what a real apology is before you apologize to anybody. Because like I say, if Peach look at this, listen to her apology, she's not gonna take it as an apology, because it's really not an apology. That's just somebody saying words. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's just words. Until you acknowledge what you're apologizing for, it's not an apology. And so this is what that live was all about today. It was on here for 26 minutes, saying, repeating the things that I say, because some people don't look at the full video. Some people like me, if it's a video, sometimes for an hour, you know, I try to look at different people's videos, so I may not look at their whole video. So when I do my video, I try to say the things more than once. For the people who come in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, I try to say it differently, but saying the same thing at the same time at different times. So I hope everybody understand what an apology is and what an apology isn't. And so, like I said, I'm not here to down Peach Mom, not at all. Because I see, when I look at her videos, she's entertaining. I love to see how she cook. She's entertaining. The things that Peach said that she did is unbelievable to think that, because the now video, the new her, that's a good thing. That's what the Bible wants us to do, to change. And she's changing for the better. So, as a parent, I'm definitely not going to knock down another parent. But at the end of the day, if I see something, I'm going to say something. And that's just what it is. Some people see something and don't say something. But with me, I want people to know, my opinion of what was said. And so, that was it, you guys. That's what I came on here for. And I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing good. I'm glad I have to go to work tonight. It's Columbus Day, so I had to, after work I went to the gym, because I got to trying to get some of this stomach off me before my birthday. Friday the 13th is my birthday, you guys. For this Friday the 13th, I'll be turning 52 years old. And I'm going to say 52 years young, because I still feel like I'm young, even though some people look at look at the age 52 and being in your 50s as being old. I feel as you old as you want to be. You are old as you want to be. I can run, I can exercise, I can do things that younger people do. Debbie said, yes, Miss Johnson, you are so right. Yeah, that's all when I come on my page, I always trying to just say things that's right. And I want people to come in my chat if they don't feel the same thing I feel. Say it in the chat. Don't be, that's what my page all about. I want people to agree to disagree if they really disagree. If somebody really disagree, but keep it in a mature way. That's my thing. When you come on my page, just be mature about everything. Say what you mean, and just show love on my page. That's what it's all about, because that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show love to other people, so I'm not going to stay long, because it's already going to be 12 o'clock, and I just want to do some commentary and some reaction on what Peach says. Peach Mom has said. You are so right, Miss Johnson. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you all, I'm hoping that people look at the replay because normally the next day I see that more people can come in and look at the replay. But in the meantime, you guys hit the like button, share the video, and keep leaving the comments when you look at the replays. I do read the comments. Trust me, on the replay, I love reading your comments and I'm so thankful. Good night, Auntie and Chet. Have a blessed and safe night. I am. So I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I hopefully I can come on. Love me, Tracy Anna said good night, everyone. I'm gonna come on tomorrow. Hopefully it can be a little earlier than this. And as always, for those who don't feel love, just know that I love you, and I just think you all are beautiful. Your spirit is good, and you're handsome. For the guys in there too, you're handsome. So just know that you are loved. So with that being said, I love you all, and I pray that you all have a wonderful night. So peace out.